Hello, wonderful people on the internet. My name is Alan, and I am the Dungeon Master for Legends of Solari. Welcome to episode 6. Give a big, it's nice to have Kristen East back. Nice to have Warren back. We won't have Grant today because he has things to take care of, but we will have another guest character. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thomas, do you have some announcements for the channel?
We certainly do have some announcements. We are affiliates on Twitch.
Yes!
So, I want to thank the cast here and Alan, and as well as Chris Solo and the cast of Realms of Ukador for their awesome support in their show. It's awesome. You can subscribe. You can help us financially, finally. There's also a donate button down below. Takes you to PayPal. Patreon is in the works and all that stuff. More to come. The Discord is up, so if we post a link to the Discord in chat, you can go. You can hang out with a bunch of people over there. I know there's some Ukadorks over there, as well as Solarians. Yeah, something.
Solarians.
So that's it for the announcements here. Be sure you subscribe. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Twitch as well.
Click all the buttons.
So actually, just to tell people at home that might not know, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you're allowed one free subscription to any Twitch channel of your choice. So all you have to do is link both your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account. So then you can give us a free subscription. Yep. Oh, you just have to resubscribe every month, though. So any other announcements that anyone has? I also want to give a happy birthday to our wonderful Sai, because she's turning 23 now.
Yay!
I remember when I was 23.
I'm still the baby.
Yeah.
Only 12 more years before you catch up with the rest of us.
Well, not that much for me, but
Wow. You're
The
old.
rest of us.
the rest of us.
Right. Speak for yourself.
Blanket statement, man.
All right.
So, so anyways, so everyone at home, just sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy the impending chaos. And we're back. So, picking up where we left off last time, you were doing the best you guys can to find EO's manager, Bert, Mr. Bert Twofoot. And after leaving the University of Thesp, you met a brand new companion along the way, the mysterious half-orc warlock Kismet, and his power with fate. So, as you guys were going about your adventures, you wanted to discover more about the Church of the Healing Moon and the terrorist group Eclipse, and you did so by terrifying the priest there with all your nasty intimidation rolls, Kismet. So yeah, as you guys learned more about the history of Solari, you were able to get back to your inn, and there you noticed that your pet fairy dragon was missing. Bert tried to pawn your fairy dragon to pay off his debt, and you were able to track him back to the tavern. So, picking up where we last left off, Gilly and Bert are both screaming at each other over the bar top. You break in, you see a very familiar face.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I had a dagger that I had taken out, and I had tossed it through the...
At Bert?
Right, not at Bert, but to miss him on purpose, but to basically intimidate him, to let him know
Roll,
I'm very mad.
just roll a dexterity attack, just throw the dagger. So just roll d20, add your dexterity modifier. Yay, for a tavern. Thank you, Sirenscape.
16.
16, nice. Is there a specific place you want to aim for on the wall? It's like right to make
It's
it fly
basically
right
just right past his head and right into the wall right next to him.
Yeah, and you throw this with such precision that it barely cuts off a bit of his curly blonde hair and just hits the wall right there next to two like dock workers just drinking. They're like, and they just leave. Bert is right in front of you right now, and he just looks dumbfounded.
Are we doing this? Is this happening?
You have a lot of explaining
like-
to do right now.
And Gilly just like, wait, calm down. No spells, no knives. We can settle this with words. We don't need violence.
Gilly,
here.
he kidnapped Precious.
I know, you can kill him after, but I want my 160 gold pieces first. You can kill him after.
I'm tired and violence is quicker.
That reminds me, everybody but Kofax technically has 1 point of exhaustion because you guys didn't sleep at all last night. You actually, after your meeting with Salazar an episode ago, you actually hear all the commotion downstairs. What do you want to do? You're in your room right now.
Well, I look around my room briefly to see if there's anything in my room that I might have missed.
Make an investigation check.
5. Hold on.
Wait, add your modifier.
7.
Okay. I mean, easy enough. I mean, right next to your table, your bedside table, it says, from Salazar. It's a little bag.
I open it.
Jingle, jangle, jingle. It's 150 gold pieces just for you.
Well then, let us go downstairs and see what all the commotion is about.
You walk down just right when the knife was thrown, and you see your traveling buddies there, really angry, bags over their eyes, really tired.
What is going on, my friends? And who is this strong gentleman ready to fight?
Turn around, look at him. Don't touch me.
I did not. I merely asked who you were.
My name is Kismet. Who are you?
I'm a member of this adventuring party.
That's Chester. Can we get back to the
Bert is
thing at
actually trying
hand?
to inch his way out the...
You're not going anywhere.
Yo, I can explain.
Explain what? 5 years of friendship down the drain because you needed to go and pay off a debt?
Look, what purpose does that little lizard have for you anyways? Aren't I more important? I'm your manager, for God's sake.
You were my friend, but now you're nothing.
Look. We'll get to the sorries and apologies later. But how much money did you make in Macefield Wheaton? He's just smiling, really.
I
sweating
agree with
bullets.
You
Kismet.
have gone daft. You think that I am going to give you anything? I wanted to pay off your debts. You are my friend. How dare you?
Look, times have been tough. All right, for me. I
Times
made
have
some
been
mistakes.
tough. Good for you. That's great. It's nothing like it's been out here for me. And yet, you decide to go steal my best friend and try to sell him off as if he's some sort of pet? You deserve death, Bertram.
Want me to kill him?
Well,
No, I'll just have that reserved for me. Thank you very much.
Well, I think my time here is not wanted. Bye.
Nope. I will not let him go.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah, he's a chunky little halfling.
What?
Did you get a nat 20? Yeah.
No.
I swipe and try to grab him by the nape of the neck.
Yeah, try. Roll dexterity.
Same, I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
I wanna help.
Uh, 4.
He's short, he's chunky, but he like
I
halflings
only
are quick, man.
18.
9.
He's for a little chunky blob of a man. He just sort of like snakes in between you guys, just brushing against your legs, and he's he's near that doorway. He's
Near the
probably-
door.
Yeah.
Someone
I've
throw
already
something.
I've already started.
It's fine. Go ahead.
What spell do you cast?
Chaos Bolt. So it is. Yeah, this is happening. So fire and ice and acid all circle together and shoots.
All right. Since you already had that spell prep, I will say just make a spell attack. I'll ignore the net.
14.
I need to check the.
Actually,
I need to check the AC on the. Oh no,
It's gonna be 13.
that's higher than an AC on the commoner. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 or 9. All right, roll the damage.
Oh yeah, this is some damage.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, Gilly.
I'm not saving his butt. No.
How much total damage?
7 plus a d6.
Yeah, he's probably way down. I can't save
8
him
points
anyways.
of damage of
What kind of damage?
cold.
Is it all cold?
Oh, well, no, just the 1 point of cold
Okay.
damage.
You see Bert literally with his short little rotund body just bound off you guys. He runs out the door, but Sebastian released this magical orb of energy that crashes into the back of Bert. He freezes over slightly and just crumbles into dust. You killed him twice over. He's unrevivable. And there you see a pile of blood, viscera, and ash.
Well, that settles it. Can we sleep now?
Yes.
I am
Yep,
quite exhausted.
I'm going
yes.
upstairs.
I feel vindicated.
Done.
Gilly, I can still give you those 160 gold pieces.
You just killed a man in my bar!
I didn't kill him.
107 gold pieces?
Persuasion check. Pretty persuasive, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 20.
Oh my god.
So casual.
Oh, yeah, it's a dead body. Okay, it's fine.
Just, she looks around. I mean, Gilly looks around to make sure that there's all the other patrons. Just like everyone else here. Just we're going to have a talk about this. Okay. What a day. And Gilly just quickly brings in all the help she can. She's like scooping what's left of Bertram into like buckets, and it's gross. It's not very.
I do help. Gilly is my friend.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to resort to violence.
Well,
But
have you found your dragon friend?
at a pawn shop,
So you have returned. He has been returned.
without causing some issues.
Okay. Well, just wanted to.
I'm gonna check to see if there's money if there's any money left from Bertram on him.
Yeah, check his body. Investigate. That doesn't look good.
4.
What did
4
I
total?
miss?
I mean, what was left? Like pieces of paper and like just.
Oh wait, actually no, sorry, 6.
6?
Yeah.
You go through what's left of what you could even call pockets, and it's a lot of receipts, a lot of IOUs, lots of.
I would not expect to find any money.
Actually, through all this commotion, you actually hear this like thunderous chuckle just in Gilly's tavern, and you see at the corner of the room, just having the laugh of it, like he's laughing his ass off. It's a dwarven man, just donning lots of steel plate mail. His skin is incredibly pale, and his hair is just as pale as his face. Bo, get in here, man. Hey, everybody, welcome Bo Williams.
Hey!
Thank you guys. Thank you.
So explain to them your character a little bit, sitting in the corner having a good old chuckle.
Yes, it's a dwarf. He's, as you said, platinum haired. Doesn't have a beard, kind of a bit stubbly. A bit different for dwarves. Full plate mail, as you said, shield on his back. Just watching the whole scene kind of play out and having a hearty laugh.
Well, now that's my kind of friend. Do
I
tell.
don't care, I'm going to sleep. Sorry,
going
I'm
to sleep?
all out of charm.
I'm already
today.
Are
upstairs.
you already upstairs? Okay.
I've just killed a man. I probably want to go.
Hide.
After I
Kismet?
helped clean up.
You're exhausted.
I'm dragged up the stairs.
Okay, so you guys will rest as much
The,
as you can. Yeah.
I will laugh at you and watch you leave.
We'll grab a bottle of whiskey from the bar and go join our guffawn gentleman over there.
Easy enough to do.
And who might you be?
I am Gale. Stormwind. No, hold on. Stormborn. That happens from time to time. It's not my given name, so, someone else gave it to me.
And what brings you here?
I'm walking the path. I'm a stormwalker.
Make a history check. History.
15.
15. It's the word Stormwalker sort of slightly rings a bell. Maybe like it's like something like your parents told you when you were a child, sort of like a bedtime story about a sort of like a nomadic group of warriors that their whole life, that their life is destined just to walk an endless cycle and protect a certain land. But outside of that, you don't get any other details. Specifically for you, this is the most south you've ever been. It's blazing hot. You're used to frozen tundra.
And I'm in plate mail.
You are in Toledo.
I'm cooking a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sweating bullets, even in the tavern.
Well, may I buy you a drink?
I see you already have there. Take the whiskey.
Yeah.
And to what are we cheersing to?
And new acquaintances.
To new acquaintances, friend. Clink.
What beautiful mugs.
So, where do you come from? What is your gang doing here in all this chaos?
Well, I cannot entirely speak for my companions, but we met in the town of Wheaton, defeated a bandit, a series of brigands, liberated a town, and have now traveled up here to West Harbor?
West Harbor.
West Harbor, where we are looking for new adventures.
An adventuring band. I do enjoy that. It is chaotic, like the storm, yes?
And I do so love my chaos.
Yes. Well, that is good. Seems your friends are not so keen on chaos.
Oh, they cause some of their own from time to time, for sure.
It's good. I have learned to embrace it. Live in it. Be the storm.
Well, you are definitely a man after my own heart.
Well, I'm flattered. But buy me dinner first.
That may be in the cards.
Relationship tension. Eo is jealous. How long do you guys sleep for? Just to get.
I need a long rest.
Yeah, you do need a lot. So that's 8 hours if I remember correctly.
I'm a half elf.
You don't get the like elven trance thing. I don't think half elves get that.
Long rest.
Long rest
No.
for you.
You have to
Okay.
do long
We do
rest.
not.
Wasn't quite done if I could. Yeah. I'm on a bit of a quest myself. Adventuring, you see. As you may be doing. But I'm on a quest to spread the word. To spread the word of the storm. Of Strato.
Are you a cleric?
No, sir. I am a paladin of Strato. Lord of the Storm. His symbol is here on my sword. I pull out my very, very, very large bastard sword that has this kind of like frosting look to it, very cold effect of frost on it. It looks entirely too big for a dwarf, but I'm holding it with one hand.
What a beautiful implement of war. Whence did you come by that?
This was granted to me by my people.
And what is the nature of your quest?
As I said, I am here to spread the word of Strato. I am the storm.
Is that all?
No, that's pretty much it.
Well then, shall we drink until my companions have awoke?
A challenge! I will take you up on that.
Are you guys actually gonna drink for 8 hours?
Why, yes.
Make a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw. Constitution saving throw.
first roll.
Let's see.
Saving throw, you said?
Yeah, saving throw.
Alrighty.
22.
Come on.
How bad?
You get 10.
I win.
Well, yeah. The half elf with the southern drawl is very good with his whiskey. You, I mean, you're out of your element a little bit. It's hot. It's muggy. You're used to like blistering cold. But you hold your
Why
liquor
is it
down.
so hot in this country? You got a nice face.
I do. You have a nice sword.
Wouldn't be the
Oh,
first
boy.
time I've heard it.
Cheers.
Another.
And Gilly is. This has been a crazy 2 days for him. Just endlessly refill. You guys are killing his bar slowly in profits.
Well, I mean, Gilly could be charging us, but we'll take it if not.
And you guys finish up your long rest. These two are sloshed, but they're holding it together relatively well. You don't see Kofax though. Kofax has disappeared.
I'm gonna head down.
Yeah, head down.
I walk downstairs and I see our new friend and a
I have
drunken
my sword
elf.
out. 2 hands, and then I cleaved him in twain.
A drunken elf. Quite a shock.
What a good story.
Dwarf.
Dwarf?
We all look alike. I
Sorry.
understand.
Speak for yourself.
Just getting up.
Have you
Everyone
been
looks dead
drinking all night,
to me.
Chester?
Perhaps.
You are still here. How? Chester.
Where have you been?
Busy with some business I needed to attend to.
Gilly, you will let me pay you now, won't you?
I mean, if you can handle the 160, yes.
Another drink
He
first,
didn't-
Gilly.
He didn't pay you, did he?
Oh, are you talking about Bertram or these two fine gentlemen?
I'm talking about Bertram.
Oh, he hasn't paid me in a year.
He still didn't pay you.
No, like I said, he had the tab for a year. I got worried after it hit the 750 gold mark, but he was a nice man. Why did your friend with the fancy hat have
I
to...
have no idea. But he did actually commit a crime.
I'm not one to judge. I'm not.
Here, just take... I'll give you half now and half later. How's that?
Bertram owed money to very, very dangerous people. Now,
Apparently so.
If you stop paying his debt, you may never stop paying his debt.
You know what? Gilly is a personal friend of mine. I actually don't... I would rather pay Gilly. I have no problem paying Gilly.
Good.
He's a
All
friend.
my drinks on her tab.
Him, I am a man.
His tab.
yeah.
I know I look pretty.
Well,
You did clean
But-
up the pieces, right?
I have the
Put him in a
pieces.
stew,
Yes.
serve him to orcs, problem solved.
Wow, that is incredibly...
Do we not do that
That's smart.
around here?
I mean, if you want to.
That sounds hilarious to me.
Are they
Perhaps-
He is
Wow.
white in the face at just the...
You're really scaring him. Please.
Again.
Again.
Perhaps, although, I mean, the first half of that plan seems very interesting. And then we deliver the parts of him to those who he owes money to.
Embrace the
Or-
storm.
Claim a bounty?
Or we don't mention this to anybody. We pretend it never happened, and nobody knows where Bertram went. And we pay you.
I just had an 80
Do
gold.
you have any idea who Bertram owed money to?
You?
Apparently to a lot of people.
No, it wasn't just a lot of people. It was one organization.
Let me guess, the Dark Palm.
He looks around just to make sure.
I didn't say that very loud.
Okay, yeah, but he's still really nervous. He looks around just... Look. The last person I knew that owed money to Dark Palm was not to the sum of what Bertram owed. It was a mere 100 gold piece loan. Couldn't pay it back in time. Now I haven't seen this person in over 5 years.
Great. Just like Bertram. He just vanished.
No, here's the thing. They want someone to pay their debts no matter what. It goes to next of kin, next person of association. Look, I don't know what's going to happen to you or to me or to anyone that's associated to Bert, but I highly suggest you be careful.
I'll be careful. What about you?
My relationship to Bert is not as close as you, okay? I'm not sure if they're gonna go for Bert's family first or his clients, but look, he owed a lot of money. Some would say worth killing people over. Do you still want the pieces of Bert?
I do.
No.
Just one, though.
She gives you like it's just a hunk of meat. You don't even know where it's from. It's just a giant chunk of meat. He's like,
Why would you keep that?
I don't know what to do with this. I've never had someone die in my tavern.
Here,
Do you
here's
eat
80 gold.
Stew made of halfling.
For the sake of this group, I do not.
Actually, I'll just give him
My-
the whole. I
my
think I've got the
dwarven
whole
friend.
160. I can give him that.
You have 160?
Yeah.
That is a nice
You're gonna
piece
pay
of
off
mutton.
the debt?
I'll
There.
pay off the debt.
Indeed.
Wow, okay.
He's my friend.
Yeah.
I would,
you
I
gonna
would
eat
do
that?
that for him just because I feel bad. I feel like I was
no,
responsible
as a rule.
for that. So, yeah.
So yeah, mark off 160 gold pieces then. Wow. Yeah, and you see EO just shovel all his gold over to Gilly, and Gilly's just... EO, I don't know what to say, but It's just...
Look, you've taken care of me in times when I couldn't take care of myself when I was here, when I first arrived. It's the only thing I can do. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Your friends are always welcome here, no matter what. It's just... Can you promise no more magics, no more blades, no more random killings, please?
You know that I'm not generally a killer.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about your friends. And she's just looking over to Mr. Pretty Hat,
I've got the hunk of meat in my sword.
Yeah, and he looks to Kismet, who is like the most terrifying person ever to Gilly.
Well, I don't know who this amazingly attractive man is, but my other friends, I mean, they were also partially attached to Precious, I think, so they were just as much invested in his theft.
I appreciate it.
He committed a heinous crime. He kidnapped a friend.
Now, would the term for taking and imprisoning an animal be considered kidnap? Well,
He's a sentient being.
Oh, okay. I guess kidnap would be a good word. I'm just worried about your sake. Just the Dark Palm is a very, very dangerous organization, and I don't know where Bert's debt's gonna fall under now.
Do I know anything about this organization?
Make a. Actually, you? No, not at all. You're too from.
I'm
the
just
north.
passing through.
Yeah.
We know nothing. We know nothing of this
Well,
land.
while we investigate the sewers, if the Dark Palm come to us, then fate wills it. We'll deal with them then.
I like
That
this
is
man.
true.
Oh, your pact of the spinning wheel is okay.
It
then.
is very ready. New friend,
Yes.
would you like to know what fate has in store for you today? A half-drunk dwarf is the same level of idiocy as a fully sober human. Would you care to partake?
I like this one.
Do it.
Let's do it.
So explain what goes on.
So I start to weave the threads into my hand. The lines of fate stretch from my fingers as the orbs magically pop out of my pouch and start floating through the air. The orbs, all three, slowly stop twirling around me and start sticking in one location.
And you see lines of threads, of magical fate threads, just connect to
Connecting
you
the
as you.
dots.
He brings it out, but it's almost as if like he can just stop and they just sort of like independently move on their own. Make a religion check.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Religion, you say?
Yeah, religion.
That is an 11.
That's a failure.
That is a failure. I roll one
What
six.
does fate have in store for him?
Ooh, that's a 6. All right, charisma, disadvantage.
So
the orbs grow purple, red, stop, vibrate, and then find themselves back into my pouch. Well, Mr. Adventurer, it seems that your...
Gale.
Gale.
Yes.
Gale. It
is my
seems
name.
that your fate is tied to a repeating cycle. You go where the wind tells you, but you find yourself desperately out of place here. This will likely hurt your confidence and your ability to interact with people. But after a while, you'll get it back. Maybe perhaps when you sober up and remember you don't believe in this. You cast your own fate.
'Tis true. I cast my own fate. The storm can never be known by fate.
Well, that's very sexy, actually.
So Gale, you have
Not the first time
disadvantage.
I've heard that either.
So
That's the
Gale,
voice.
you have disadvantage with charisma saving throws for the next 12 hours.
Next 12 hours. I sleep for 12 hours.
If you want to.
At least no undead in.
So, shall we investigate the sewers?
I think that we need gold. And gold are in the sewers.
That is true.
Gold is
We do
in
have. There are rat tails that we could.
Rat
find.
tails. You met with a gentleman about eyeglasses.
I did,
Oh,
and
Father
we are
Brown.
now to drop into the sewers after those eyeglasses, if you are with me.
Also, we must be ready for this evening
Yes.
in the sewers.
Yes.
We will be spending all day in the sewers today.
What is it you are doing in the sewers today?
Each
None of your
us-
business.
Adventuring in the sewers. That
Each of
sounds
us have our own unique
sturdy.
motivations, but we are adventuring investigators.
We like getting down in the gutter and getting all dirty.
I also have debts I need to repay. And rat tails are worth money.
That is true.
I do not know why.
Giant rat tails, I believe.
Well, the storm has brought me this far. And if you would allow me to accompany you,
Apparently,
I would
this
bring the
gentleman
storm
wants to
into
come us.
the sewers.
That sounds dangerous. I like it.
Looking around this table, I think we need a blade.
Even
And
with
more
a
magic.
disadvantage, still all this charisma. I like this fellow.
It's funny because after you saw what Kismet did to you, it's almost as if mixed with the alcohol, it's almost like you don't care anymore. You become very abrasive. It's like yeah.
Onward to the sewers.
Okay, you guys are gonna head out to the sewers.
We just go out the back. Ooh.
We should head. I don't know. What's the best way in?
I believe the
Was the
instructions were the entrance next to the tavern that we are, or the inn that we are in.
Father Braun from the Church of Divine Light dropped his glasses behind. It was actually Gannick's Magical Goods.
Gannick's.
We could perhaps
That's
stop
where
there
we start.
on our way.
Because I want to
For the
sell the
second
helmet.
time in 2 days.
Let's go.
Let's
I'm out the door. You can follow me.
brace yourself
Well.
for this gentleman.
I brace myself.
Okay, and remember, 12 hours.
12 hours.
12 hours. And you guys head to the marketplace, I'm assuming, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And the bustle of West Harbor is at full swing. So this is a town of trade and commerce. Thousands of people walk these really tight, narrow streets. And it's really hard just to just weave without bumping into people. You, especially with your big clunky armor, you just kung, and it's like, hey, watch it. And just like you're just bumping
Sorry.
literally into
Sorry.
everything. Plus, you're kind of drunk.
I'm
too.
sorry.
You're not used to this many people.
I mean, this many people.
Sorry.
Clearly, I need to make room, so I put on my giant purple hat, so people give me a little bit of room as I walk down.
Can you please
Sebastian,
explain
what
Oh,
so-
it is. Imagine, it is a giant purple pimp hat with a giant purple feather sticking out of it.
Think of where's Carmen San Diego because it's
Yeah.
big and purple.
With a big feather.
I like that.
And so
Yes.
it goes out to here.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
definitely trying to make room. Make room. Hat coming through. Hat coming through.
Extremely interesting to watch. People usually give me a wide berth, but you, they respect way more with the hat.
And getting to the marketplace isn't too hard from the Gate District where you guys currently were. That's where Gilly's Tavern is.
Your hat is certainly a sight to see.
So yeah, the full marketplace is in full swing, and you remember where Gannick's is, and Gannick's is still there. Yeah.
I just follow behind him so that he makes way with his hat, so I don't bump into people.
Easy enough. It's not hard. No, the minute he brings the hat out, everyone just thinks he's kind of weird. They just start moving out of the way themselves. And then he sees the cavalcade and the group of people that follow him. They're just weirdos.
Yep. Definitely keeping it down low profile.
Ha! We
That's
stand
supposed to be a
out.
short joke.
You guys stand.
It didn't. I did not mean it, but it's kind of funny.
I go into the Yannick's shop, put the helmet on the table. It's like, give me money for this.
What?
But we never got to throw you in it.
Oh well.
Oh, this is very familiar. Oh yes, the Helm of Ridiculousness. I remember selling this to a
Are you sure this isn't the Helm of Ridiculous?
Well, that is equally ridiculous, but this is even more ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
How is your math?
How is my math? Relatively good. Why do you ask?
Because equal and greater than are not the same.
Anyways, where did you find this? I only had one of these, and I sold it to a mean road type man, Garrett, I think his name was.
Oh, Garrett.
Garrett's dead.
Oh,
He was arrested. A criminal.
Oh, that's right. He's not dead.
he's not dead. He's not dead. You didn't kill him.
Sebastian, why
Yeah.
is it that you always must have so much blood on your hands? It's kind of sexy, but it's also kind of tough.
It's the
So
hat.
did you?
Squeezing the
So-
blood from your into that.
Money.
So you want to resell this hat? Mm-hmm. He looks over it.
Unused.
Yeah, still in good shape.
How
Do you have the
rid-
box it came into?
It's
The Gannick's branded boxes?
We don't need the box.
No.
I reach over the counter and put my elbow down.
Intimidation check.
Friend.
12.
12. Well, I don't give full refunds unless I get the box back. I have to get another box, but sure. I mean, it's still in good shape. I can give you 75 gold pieces for this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
If this hat is equal to that, I'll take the 75.
It's not magical in nature. I can clearly tell, and I'm not a knight.
It's very magical.
In what sense?
Sebastian, give it up.
Well, anyways, you're in the shop. We
put it
have
away.
plenty of things here. You actually know something really strange, because on the roof itself, it's actually a big hole, and he's like trying to cover it with like something similar to tape, but there really isn't tape in this universe. It's just like, ignore the giant hole in the ceiling. Someone broke in here last night, but yeah, ignore that.
Did they take anything?
Yes, they did. They went into the back room and they took some of my more precious stuff that I just got.
Was it taken by storm?
No.
Okay.
What's with
well,
this guy in
all right,
storm?
so
Is it anything that we could be on the lookout for to help you reclaim?
that's exactly what I was just going to say. That's my
I-
friend here.
Fate
took
beat
the
you
words
to it.
You
right
say
out of my
I've
mouth.
I contacted the Lost Scale and they think it's the work of the Phantom Thief, but
Phantom Thief.
if
Oh, I've heard of him.
Interesting.
yeah, the one of the wanted poster, yes, but this doesn't really fit the Phantom Thief's MO.
What is his MO usually?
He usually attacks houses of lords, not merchants. That's why I don't draw the connection. This is from the activity that the Phantom Thief has had for the last month. It's all in the Castle Ward district. This thief robs lords, delegates, politicians, people usually with money, not merchants. I think this is an unrelated matter, but the investigator felt like it was a good correlation to make.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
I'll assist.
Oh, okay. You'll assist.
Yeah, so advantage.
Good. 8,
What's the higher?
8, 6.
6 total?
Yeah, apparently I suck.
You don't know anything.
Okay, I don't know.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
Look
Yeah,
around
if
for
anyone that wants to investigate, feel free to roll investigation.
have anything 12.
Sure, as well.
I actually want to go
else
up on the
20.
roof to investigate.
You want to go up on the roof?
Yeah.
20.
20? Just from what you can tell, the hole in the roof itself was made by force. It wasn't a very clean job. Like someone just clearly just right through. It wasn't. There was no technique to it. There was no subtlety. It was just boom and down and in. And you go up to the roof to look at it.
Yes.
Yeah. I will say for the sake of this, Gannick pulls out a ladder and just lets you go up there. And it's a. Did you roll investigation?
13.
Okay. The tiles are sort of like fallen over, and it just looks like something heavy or something really strong just broke through the roof in and of itself.
So no axe marks or anything like that. Something big went through.
Yeah, it's like blunt damage, like something. I mean, it's possible that maybe like someone just stepped really hard and it just caused the hole, but it's no cuts, nothing.
Ganix, let us investigate this for you. We already might be looking into the Phantom Thief. Let us see what we can find and perhaps catch the individual.
I mean, by all
that
means, he took my 2 favorite items that I value incredibly highly, and I'd love to get those 2 items back.
All right.
What were those?
If you could tell us what they were.
Oh yes, it was this really ornate half mask. It's a white mask that covers only half the face, and it has these shiny red runic engravings on it. And anyone that were to put this mask on can change their appearance to anything they please. And I also had this dark blue cloak that if you put the hood over the top of your head, you would literally disappear from sight.
Disappearing cloak. Okay, got it. What
So how
does the
can you see
disappearing
it?
cloak look like?
Well, it only works when you wear it. You put the hood on, then you go out of nowhere.
Does the cloak have any distinguishing features?
No, it has gold outlining. It's very nice. Yeah.
Very nice, gold outline. All right. Well,
This might be a difficult thief to find.
First 48 hours are very important.
Well then, to the sewer?
all right.
Wait, what is the reward for finding your objects?
Well, you have to take that up with the law scale now, because I've reported this with the law scale, so
Of
they'll
course.
provide you with the reward. I put out a police report, law scale report.
And insurance
Is
has
there
already covered it.
anything in the store that looks like it could be Luna eclipse symbology?
Like sort of like that the moon iconography.
Yes.
Let me see. Let me go. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
So we're gonna
From
go
a
and
traveling
enter the
merchant.
sewers, Gunix. Don't think it's very weird. We're looking for some
purple one,
glasses.
Glasses.
So I'm not asking.
The good father, Bron, was it?
Oh,
The divine light.
the guy
He
who's
lost some
blind as a rat.
glasses.
As
Yes.
a bat. Yes, I made I ordered special glasses for him because he has terrible eyesight.
Yes.
So the glasses I ordered for him, they any normal person were to wear it, they would get the eyesight of that of a bird of prey, the most keen eyesight in the world. For him, he needs to just to see.
Yes, he. I
Told
believe
us
he,
that.
he said so, or that's what you
Through
told
dress.
us,
That is,
right?
that is what I relayed from
Yes. But we were going to go and look for it, so
Oh,
I hope
said,
it's all right if we enter the sewers from behind.
We
your-
may
your
not
store.
find them.
you can try. I mean, it's a closed grate. It's kind of built into the concrete.
Is there a way to enter the
Can
sewers?
I just try
I'll
to
just smash
attempt to like rip
Wait,
it
wait,
out?
hold on. Is there a way that we can find a sewer's entrance? Do you
If
know
you
of one?
go, I mean, I think if you go through the slums, there's a giant
Slums.
opening. It's
We did
illegal.
pass by it.
It is illegal to go into the sewers.
Except for the law scales offered a reward for
Yes.
those venturing
Oh,
into
you-
the sewers.
Oh, you have a writ. Okay,
Yes.
then yes, you guys are fine. There is an entrance into the sewers through the slums. If you want to break through the grate next to my shop, I highly suggest you not do that.
Perhaps back.
Yes, then let's
From
go
whence we
to,
came.
to the sewers. Or to where we saw
The opening.
Yes.
the opening. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Would you like to buy anything?
How ridiculous is that hat?
It looks like a bronze and copper skull cap. So it covers most of the head, and on top of it is this ridiculous 20-inch pole that comes to a spiked tip. So
You
it kind
don't-
of looks like a
you don't
spiked
want
plunger.
it. You don't want it.
What's
we-
it do?
It
It makes you tougher.
yes,
Increases your
Armor class.
it makes you
toughness.
harder to hit.
Makes you harder to hit.
However, it also seems to have the same characteristics as your failed fate attempt.
Oh,
I don't think someone of your persuasion.
that is
wants it.
ridiculous.
It is, but it's a fun. I think it's very festive, and in the right hands, it's very useful. Yes.
Well, I think that's all we need. Shall we go to the sewers then?
I think we should.
Might
Yes,
you
let's
have
I
a healing potion or
You have to go to Bab's Brews next door.
you
We'll
are,
start,
you are
we'll
magical
start leaving.
items?
I'm just gonna leave.
Oh,
I'm out the door.
yeah. Well, Chester's still inside.
Yes, Chester can be inside.
Well, what are you specifically looking for? I have plenty of items, jewelry that do different things. I still have another cloak that didn't get stolen. This one will make you harder to hit, and this one will make sure that you don't die as terribly as the others. I have these pair of shoes here. Puts these two shoes on the table, makes you move really quickly.
Are they fancy?
They look nice. They have they're black leather with like sort of like dragon, sort of like reptile scales on them. Yeah, these boots will make you move much quicker.
Are they size 7?
They form to anyone's feet.
You have small feet.
Dude, I'm a dwarf, so.
I also have these bracers that look like sound like Wonder Woman bracers, and this will make you even harder to hit. And plenty of jewelry that does different things too, if you're interested.
What? Tell me about the jewelry.
Oh yes, the jewelry. See, Ganek brings out two medallions or necklaces. This one will make sure you won't contract any diseases, poisons, plague, boils. You'll be
take it.
safe from that one.
What? How much?
Well, that was quick.
No
yeah.
reason, no reason.
The one for the diseases will cost you 150 gold pieces,
That's nice for it.
and the other medallion.
Adventuring, you say?
And the other medallion will make sure that your wounds heal when you fall in battle.
How much are the boots?
The boots. This will run you 475 gold pieces.
That they will. How about is it a medallion of cure wounds?
A medallion? Well, not necessarily. It would like heal your wounds up automatically, but it will make sure that when you die, you won't hideously die. And when you do heal with it, your wounds will heal just a little bit faster. This one, will run for 200 gold pieces.
Yes, you don't want to die like your friend, hideously.
You seem to be very interested in the medallion of prevent poison.
Diseases.
Yes. Yeah.
How much was that again?
The disease one was 150.
Does it work after the fact?
No, it's
an
when you're
important
wearing
question to ask. Thank you.
wear the
Thank you.
medallion, you cannot contract diseases.
What I can afford that. What would you do? Should I purchase that?
Excuse me?
Where is it showing?
Does he get to use it first?
What might I receive in return? Should I purchase that for you?
Why? I would give you my service. You would have the storm at your service.
I walk out.
Details.
Well, I would
Sebastian,
join
are you
you. I would
Are you still in
kill
the shop?
things, adventure
I am.
with you.
I believe we ought to have that.
So do we? That's good.
All right. Is there anything else in the shop?
Just 3 more things. That you don't want any party gags, right? You want something more of the adventuring, practical use, correct?
Or party gags?
I have plenty of party gags, but I have 3 magical rings here. These 2 are more for the aquatic user. This one will let you walk on top of water, where this one will let you swim as swift as a fish. And one of my personal favorites is this one. This one will let you jump 8 times your height.
How much for that?
Interesting.
How much for the jumping one? 175 gold pieces.
I will take it.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me your friend was
175 gold
rich.
pieces.
Be careful on the
I was
way
going to
down,
offer
friend.
him 4 copper, because that's what I have. But,
How many you say?
175.
wow.
Yeah.
Pay so much to cheat fate.
There is no cheating fate. There is what there is.
Chester, you now have the ring of jumping.
Why, thank you.
I like that philosophy, Chester.
It requires attunement
done.
though, so you have to put it on and then you have to focus with it for like an hour until you can use it. You can only have 3 attuned items in D&D 5th edition.
I told you after you buy it.
I believe I have no attuned items.
Yeah, but when you put it on, you can't use it right away. You have to like focus on it for like an hour-ish. So yeah.
We can lead you through the streets to the sewer entrance.
Will that take
While
an
you
hour?
focus.
Relatively so. Like West Harbor is a large city. To get to the slums where you guys last saw the entrance to the sewers.
Well, then let's do it.
I will
As
bear
I-
you on my back.
As I walk out, I'm like, you sure you don't want me to rip out the grate in the back of the store? I think I can do it.
I think
I'd rather
I
not.
can
the
smash
legal
it.
way is, granted,
Fine.
damaging property. I can.
Yeah,
Murdering
I would-
halflings is
if-
one
if
thing, but
I-
damaging
if they come
property
out and
is
I'm
another.
waiting outside for them.
Yeah,
either.
I step out.
I would
Okay.
rather not suggest that.
I'm just waiting outside for you.
So you guys head to
fine.
where you guys last remember the entrance of the sewers towards the inner
Yeah.
slums, correct?
Yes, and I also definitely am going to keep an eye out for anyone watching.
Okay.
Yes.
Perception check, just to keep an eye out.
Actually, yeah.
Actually, what's your passive perception?
14.
I would say if you want to make a perception check to maybe go for something higher, I'll allow it. But if you just want to keep your passive perception of 14, that's fine.
I'll try and go high.
Where is passive perception?
Yeah, it's all the way on the bottom of the sheet.
6.
Yeah, your passive perception will be. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a thing for passive perception.
It's you take. I think it's
That's a good one to
10
roll
plus
this
your wisdom
Yeah.
plus your perception.
These
10 plus perception plus
switch to
wisdom.
the orange one.
Unless you have a
That
negative.
would be 20 for
Oh,
me.
you would get it. Yeah, unless a negative, then it would subtract. Yeah,
That's just 10
it's just straight 10
for
for
me.
you. Yeah.
20.
Your passive perception is 20.
No.
What did you say?
10 plus your wisdom modifier plus your perception modifier.
Oh,
20.
Nice. Wow.
14.
I think it's 10 plus. Yeah, it should be passive perception. That's how you calculate it. We'll worry about it some other time. Yeah.
3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
10 plus 5 plus 5.
10 plus 5 plus 2.
Those are some stats.
Okay, what's your wisdom modifier?
5.
Okay, what's your perception modifier?
5.
What do you mean?
We'll worry about this after. Don't worry. So yeah, I'll say for the sake of this, you guys are pretty perceptive, and it's
Wait.
Except for me.
3. On wisdom. 3.
three is your modifier on wisdom. Okay, yeah, it makes more sense. I'm like 20.
10 plus 2
Wait.
plus wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway.
Well, anyways, yeah, it's not important. It's not important. You guys head. We'll worry about this later. You guys head to the inner slums where you guys last saw. So like the entrance. If you guys remember last time, there were two people that ran out of the sewers, all covered in blood and limping and all terrible. They dropped a bunch of rat tails.
Can I remember that? Can I look around for the rat tails that they dropped to see if they're still around?
There are no rat tails. Someone else picked it up. Damn. You guys didn't pick it up back then.
What is it you are looking for?
Glasses.
Glass. Tails too.
Tails.
Members of the Eclipse.
And
so,
that.
a lot of things.
Oh boy, we're certainly being talkative today. But never mind. This has always been a good thing. Well. All right. So
We
we're
have
good.
many
Okay.
things that we're trying to do here.
Yes.
We're just looking for information.
Yes.
You know, if I'm going to be doing this. Why rat-tailed?
Money.
Money.
There's a reward.
There's a reward.
Yeah,
The Law
well,
Scales
that's-
offered us 2 gold pieces per giant rat tail.
Just the giant ones.
Well, this just said rat tails.
It just says rat tails.
Ah.
Just says rat tails.
Keep my eyes open.
Really?
Like killing
Little rat
things.
tails as well?
The small ones.
Rats are rats.
All right. Well,
Yes.
After you.
this has been an enlightening conversation. I'm
Into
gonna
the
just
sewers?
keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the sewers.
I
It
pride
is-
myself on those.
Ooh,
Gross in here.
It is horribly gross. Everybody that walks in, I want everyone to make a Constitution saving throw right now.
I am wearing no hats.
You're wearing no hats, yes.
No hats. They are safely tucked
Before
away.
I enter the sewers, I flick my wrist around and
9.
cast potpourri on the group.
Surprisingly, it does nothing. The stench in here is so bad
Ooh.
that even your magical potpourri doesn't.
14.
14? Okay.
Does it like mix with it and make it real
9.
bad?
Yeah, it's like, it's just like
Saving
a
throw.
Yes.
organic fart.
Really?
Wait, saving throw
there.
is here.
As opposed to the inorganic.
That's 9.
Oh, okay.
It's 9.
22.
22? Okay.
5.
5? Okay.
I will see your 5.
Toss saving throw.
6.
6.
Got 9.
9? Okay.
5.
Hey, I didn't do as bad as
Wait.
everybody else.
5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
5.
Just what you needed. You got it is the worst stench on the planet, and the just the gas in here from all like the refuse and like bodies and
This is
stuff.
gross.
It's horrible. You guys are doing the absolute best to try and not to hurl in here, but this place is toxic, almost levels of toxicity. Anyone that enters here has to have like something to cover their face with to even help with.
I rig
Borrow
a,
your hat.
I rig a piece of my incense to burn directly under my nose.
Like what are you wearing? Like a tray, like with the thing, and it's burning incense. So you like.
Perhaps I just hold it.
Okay, you could hold burning incense. It doesn't help. This place
I am
smells
just-
horrible.
I am. Yes, I'm just covering my face.
Prestidigitation for bouquet of flowers, smelling scarf that I can put over my
I think items that you create with prestidigitation only last for like a minute or something.
like an
so-
hour.
Like an hour?
Yeah,
Okay,
1 hour.
that's fine. Yeah, and you see Gizmet just magically make like a bouquet of flowers that double as a bandana over
Oh,
his face.
what are you
I
guys?
melt
doing?
a small piece of candle wax and plug my nose
Ah,
with it.
that's painful, but yeah,
How would do?
yeah, easy enough. And you guys head into the sewers now. Now the sewer network in West Harbor stretches under the entire place. It is large and it is expansive and it is dark in here. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Oh, we have no human. Oh wait, no, we have one.
I don't.
Yeah. Light. I'm assuming.
I can cast light.
Okay. Yeah.
I will actually.
I have a torch if you want.
Stop bumping into me, human.
Sebastian, as much as I love it when you brush up against me, please stop.
I need to know the walking order right now. Who's leading the charge?
Stop it, piano.
It's very tight, so it's
I'll go
gonna
first.
be either double file or single file.
I'll go first. I'm
I'll
small.
go as well.
So
'cause
you
I
guys
have
are on
dark
top.
vision.
So that's one pair. Who's behind the first pair?
Apparently it's these
I'll
two.
be in the middle where the squishy people go.
Okay.
We'll take up the rear.
You'll take up the rear.
I'll be in the back as well.
Okay, so our 2 guests are gonna be in the back. So you and Sebastian are gonna be in the middle.
Sounds like a plan.
And
Alright.
so I cast light. Actually, let me see if I do. Yes, I cast light on my torch. So I'm
Could you
holding,
lower the Sears game just a bit?
holding a torch.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys are heading down there, and you go down a stretch of sewer. Now, you guys are trudging through muck, and I want. Usually, I just let Kofax do this, but who's the most perceptive of you? Who has the highest perception? Mr. 20 passes. 5 is your modifier. Who has a higher? Does anyone have a higher modifier?
4.
4. Okay, Chester, make a perception check.
15.
15. You notice that typically there's really no reason why anyone should be in the sewer. Like, why? But the more you notice that, you look on the ground, there's a lot of footprints in here. This place is well traveled. For what reason, you might not know, but as you continue along, it's been about like 15 minutes since you guys entered. These sewer networks are incredibly large. You notice rats. Tons of them. They're all dead.
Their tails. Are they intact?
Some of them. Not all of them.
Taking my dagger and taking the tails that I can see.
I will say for the sake of this, for brevity, you guys get like 12 rat tails.
Nice.
Yeah.
Collectively?
Yeah, collectively.
Yeah.
Some of them have been like chewed off. Like some of them are missing their backs, some of them are missing their fronts. Is like something has been doing, something's been eating the rats in here.
I cannot wait to meet it.
There's something
You-
going on there.
And
Can't
you
wait to
know-
kill it.
And you notice that
We could always
along
try
the
talking to it.
footprints that you see, blood. Lots of it. And it stretches deeper, deeper, deeper into
Do you
the sewer.
tell us about this?
Yes.
Okay.
I am narrating as we move along.
And as you move along, you guys have been walking straight for a very long time. You finally reach a sort of like an intersection, and right there, in front of your eyes, the horrible sight of 2 Lost Scale soldiers with chunks of their body missing, like almost as if something took a bite out of its side and ripped it out, and they are plastered on the wall by refuse, like poo and stuff. And that you see just the sight of dead Lost Scale soldiers, like the rot on their skin is starting to set in, and they're just plastered.
God, I'm going to go search for treasure.
I will search
Yeah.
Well, you have to do that after the break, so we're actually going to take a quick break right now. We'll be right back in only 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll be right back. This is getting awesome. I've been waiting for this moment for quite a while. So yeah, all right, everyone, we'll be right back.
Adventurers and wayward travelers, I'm Chris Solo, the creator and dungeon master for the realms of Ukador, where we follow a group of adventurers who have crossed the ocean of storms to explore the foreign lands of Seros. Join us every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Quest and Chaos Twitch channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel to catch any shows that you missed.
Torg, Goliath Barbarian. I left my home in search of murderous cowards, and I seek revenge.
I am Denahi, a tiefling sorcerer, set out to find the balance between destruction and restoration.
Jadobi, a half-elven druid, ventures the land, strengthening his bond with nature. And, of course, he's never opposed to a good time.
I'm Venus, a wood elf ranger, careful of the past, but hopeful for the future.
I am Barakabu, monk of the Honored Palm, and I am piecing together my true origins.
I'm Chris Solo, the creator and dungeon master for the realms of Ukador, where I lead a group of adventurers who have become bound by fate and will soon realize that the path they are on will test their will. Welcome to the realms of Ukador. Welcome, fellow adventurers and wayward travelers. I'm Chris Solo, the creator and dungeon master for the realms of Ukador, where we follow a group of adventurers who have crossed the ocean of storms to explore the foreign lands of Seros. Join us every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Quest and Chaos Twitch channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel to catch any shows that you missed.
Torg, Goliath Barbarian. I left my home in search of murderous cowards, and I seek revenge.
I am Denahi, a tiefling sorcerer, set out to find the balance between destruction and restoration.
Jadobi, a half-elven druid, ventures the land, strengthening his bond with nature. And, of course, he's never opposed to a good time.
I'm Venus, a wood elf ranger, careful of the past.
And welcome back to Legends of Solari. So, so just picking up where we last left off, you guys finally came to an intersection in the sewer after walking straight for a very, very long time. Now you see two law-scale soldiers plastered to the wall by viscera, guts, poo, and yeah, they're all chewed up, eaten up.
Can I check if they're dead?
They are dead. They are very dead.
Can I check to see if I can find their dog tags?
Yeah, investigate.
Yeah, make an investigation check. Whoever wants to investigate, investigate.
13.
13? Okay.
Can I check the chamber for marks, carvings? Any
Yeah, that'll be part of your investigation.
19.
19?
I saw
3.
The dog tags are there. Easy enough.
15 looking for coin.
That's what I
Coin.
was looking for.
You find...
I'll put them in my pack.
You find 19 gold pieces for collectively between them, and that adds up to the silver and copper too. Yeah, 19.
I call out what I find.
Who rolled the 19 on the investigation? You notice a slip of paper in one of the law skill soldiers' hand, who's dead plastered to the wall.
Can I read it?
It's crumpled in his hand.
I pry his fingers open.
Strength
His
check.
Cold dead fingers.
These things are...
Are they in rigor mortis?
Oh yeah, they're rotting.
But if it's rotting, you can't open
Strength. Just strength.
17.
17? It's not just the rigor mortis, but it's also like just the foul, like, fluids in the sewers that sort of like conform to his hands. It is really disgusting. You're peeling at the hand, and it's as like the adhesion feeling of ripping tape off is like...
Okay, that just makes me want to vomit.
And all the fingers just snap off, and the piece of paper just floats down into the air. It is actually a contract to kill a sewer troll.
Oh my God.
What is that
Hold
paper?
on.
Let's go kill it.
Well, apparently there is a troll down here.
A troll?
That would explain the smell.
Well, many things would explain the smell.
That's a bit of biasness on your part.
I pick up one of the fingers and I give it to Gale. Perhaps you can add this to your collection.
I do appreciate it.
Keep it in a different pocket.
Why does our new friend have a finger collection?
Well, I now do. Just a meat collection, really, of dead beings.
So...
Apparently.
What does the contract say other than kill the troll?
It's to eliminate a troll in the West Harbor sewers, bring its head back, and under the reward for it, it says 350 gold pieces.
I'm good with decapitation. Let's do this.
350 for a troll.
Before we get excited,
Do not
this
disintegrate
troll
him.
is large
We
enough
need the head.
to expel feces, powerful enough to stick these two men to the wall.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
He may have scooped them up.
Okay.
Okay,
And
alright, can we please just stop
finger
talking
painted.
about this? It's starting to
No,
make
that
me really
vision is
ill.
now
An
like
artistic
plastered into
troll.
my brain.
Okay.
Stay in front of it. That's all that
got
matters.
it. We got
Stay
it.
in front of it.
I think at this
Very
point with
calming
Legends of Solari, there has to be at least a poo joke every other episode. So
Is it magic and is it halfling?
Is it? No, it is not magic and halfling this time. Okay, so you guys
Don't
are at
ask.
the intersection, and these guys are plastered there. Do you guys want to go left or right?
Yes.
You know, let's
Does anyone have a
Flip the
coin?
coin.
With him.
Oh, you have plenty of gold
Flip a
pieces.
coin. Flip a coin.
My friend.
Why don't you let fate decide?
Let's fate decide. Who has the coin?
I'll flip a coin. 4, 5, 6, and tails. Tails it is.
Make a dexterity saving throw just to save the coin before it drops into the muck.
Which direction was tails?
Is it higher than 5?
It's, yeah.
Yeah, you
higher.
saved the coin.
It was
almost a crit.
Yeah, almost a
Seems
crit.
like a poor planning on our part.
So was it the left or right was the tails?
Well, human, you get to decide where we go.
Left or right?
Left it is.
Left it is.
Left. And you continue.
My favorite direction.
And you
always go left.
And you continue along the left. It's more straight. So how the sewers are kind of designed in West Harp is that its whole neighborhoods are just right under just straights of like sewer. So everything, all the refuse, all the trash just sort of like piles in. And the more you notice is that it's not just poo and piss in here. It's a lot of trash. It's a lot like you notice like dead like animals in here. Like people just kind of just throw everything in here.
Large goldfish?
Precious, just don't get out of the bag.
Do you have Precious on you, or did you leave it back?
I don't trust him to be left at the inn right now after what just happened.
Do you have him with you?
Mom, it really smells in here.
I know. Just stay in the bag, darling.
Okay. You guys hear squawks, but she can. This is what she hears because she can speak.
What is that?
Precious.
Okay.
You
don't
see a
have to worry
small.
about it.
You see a small
Probably
blue and purple scaled dragon just sort of wrap around Io. Comes in and out of her bag now and then.
I whisper to the
No,
to the
he's
dwarf.
just still in his bag. That's what he does. He just.
Oh, he does.
stays
He
in
didn't
there.
pop his head out.
I whisper to the dwarf anyway. The fool has been accompanied by a dragon this entire time.
Dragon.
I'm not a fool. I can hear you.
Bastard elves.
The fool.
The
and
fool,
a dragon.
Fool. It just echoes around this entire cave, and you start hearing rapid across the sort of like the muck and the water
No, you're
coming
right.
deeper in.
That's my fault. That's my fault. Pull out the sword.
I don't like this one.
That hurts my feelings.
And
Fair.
what did you
Can
say?
I
It's fair.
roll
How
to
dare you
perceive
compare me with that one?
if we're getting closer to anything?
Sure. Roll perception.
You're right. Your beauty can be controlled.
At least 5
Swing and a
times
miss.
an episode.
Nice.
Okay. 16.
16. You're going as you're going forward. You notice like there's more and more footprints in this area. A lot of just like standard shoes and boots. But you notice something else, and it's not rats. It's a very, very large, sort of like forked foot that has like another like strand going down, and it is like the size of probably like my torso. It just is these little gigantic stuff. Yeah.
A large troll.
That looks yes.
And it's heading in the same direction you're going.
Oh goody.
I've encountered a number of trolls in my travels. They are deadly creatures.
No.
Not undefeatable, but deadly.
Just show them your hat. We'll be fine.
I've never encountered a troll that I didn't like.
How many of you encountered that?
Couple.
Yeah.
Do trolls speak infernal?
Trolls speak. I think they speak goblin or orc. I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, they speak giant.
And odd as this sounds, I know from experience that trolls have no preference for hats.
They speak giant.
Okay.
You have lived certainly a charmed life, sir.
Well, when you travel the roads, you see many things.
I do know that.
You guys actually, as you guys are talking, conversing, and going straight, following the tracks, you finally reach a point where there's another, sort of like a turn, or you can go straight, or there's this turn, and it's right. Do you want to?
Which pathway did the footprints go?
They sort of disappear here, actually. What used to be refuse is sort of clearing up. It's more like stone now. It's still very slick and very, like,
Can
disgusting.
I try to get a bearing of where we are?
Sure, make a, it would be perception. Or insight. No, it would be perception.
12.
12? You could hear some of the commotion up there. Just sounds like a lot of footsteps, a lot of carts and wagons. Where in the city you guys are right now, you have no real clue.
Is one direction muckier than the other?
Yes. Going right is much muckier.
Friends, it seems that we're at an impasse. Do we let fate decide, or are we hunting a troll today?
Hunting.
I will say let's hunt.
The gnome is very brave.
She is.
No need for the coin, my human friend. I say we go with the muck.
I
Go
say
with the
we
Any
do.
opposition?
No. I say that that's what we should
Why
do.
not?
Let's go right.
All right, you guys go right.
I cast a spell.
All right, what do you cast?
I weave a bit of magical armor around myself.
Mage armor. Okay, so you have mage armor set up on you right now. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, burn a spell slot. So as you're heading down the right now, footprints again, but this time, not only do you see the giant fork foot that you saw earlier, but now you see much smaller footprints. So something of a humanoid nature, but it's very small, almost childlike.
Halfling size?
Similar, yeah. What's the walking order right now?
Half
Is
moon
it?
poop.
We're
We
in
are
the
still
back.
in the front, I
There's
believe.
two in the
So
still in the
you're still in the front?
front.
Okay. Make a perception check. People in the front.
3.
Wow. 2. Nothing. It's because that actually hit hers and bounced off. No,
Oh my bad.
It actually did.
Okay, do you know what? In that case, roll it again, but in separate dice trays, okay? Just yeah.
I noticed my torch has run out.
10.
10.
Cast light again on it. How about some light?
10.
10 total?
Yes.
Okay. Like deep with your dark vision help, like deeper into like this area, you see like small figures just sort of like just scrounging about. You can't gauge what they are, but you see like small movement at the end of this corridor.
Okay.
Do I see the city? I got an 8 at least. Probably not. Probably just little
yeah.
And I'm
shadows.
shaving or
Moving.
sharing this with everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll then respond to your sharing. I'll say, small, lives in muck. Likely goblins here.
I threw one off a cliff.
There's no cliff.
No,
Oh no,
I
you
threw
threw one off.
a
I thought you
cliff.
said you threw him.
That
off.
sounds marvelous.
It was fun.
I left off the cliff.
You did.
Did leap off.
I hate goblins. I mean,
Wanna
some
kill
of them
them?
can be. Some of them can be quite lovely, but for the most part,
I
they're
think
just not very
the
nice.
sneaky of us, not you, should perhaps scout out a bit more.
Would a goblin speak goblin?
Goblin speak goblin. Yeah.
Shall we,
I can try.
in fact,
I can actually, I can sneak ahead to get another look.
shall I cast Pass Without Trace on us, or shall we just sneak?
Let's just sneak. Goblins.
All right, who wants to sneak?
I will try.
I have no
Okay.
stealth modifier.
I believe you have dark vision.
I do.
All right, so make a stealth check, you.
Try too.
16.
16.
16.
16. You guys get close. As you guys get closer, it's two very small humanoid figures. They're just there, digging through muck. You're about maybe 10 feet away from them. They don't notice you. They're just digging through muck.
What are they?
They wear like rags. You can't judge, even with your dark vision, you can't really judge sort of like size or race, but they're just digging through muck. And one of them pulls something out of the muck. It's shiny. It's gold. It folds.
Glasses.
And one of them just shows the other one. He's like, and you hear them say, "Come on, let's leave before that thing comes back. Let's go."
Hello, good travelers.
They look. They turn around. It's two small children in just covered in refuse. They've been digging in the muck all day for anything. They see you. They put the glasses back behind there.
Give us the glasses.
Wait. Here, how about I give you a gold piece? Gold for each for the glasses.
Yeah.
Do you want the troll to find you?
I will feed you to the troll.
I'm going
whoa,
to
whoa,
persuade.
whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa.
I'm going to persuade you to believe
Okay.
this.
Go for it.
Do we enter the chamber as well, or do
Yeah, you guys are in the corridor. It's just that these two are more forward.
I got
far.
20.
Okay.
You might want to take the gold.
What do we do? Just give them the glasses.
Thank you. Here are 2
Okay.
gold pieces for you.
Okay, you get this. Oh, darn it, got this out. Does anyone have scissors on them?
I
You have a
believe
sharp edge
As a rule.
I believe in you.
Okay.
In my back pocket, they are poking me right now.
Yep. You. Oh, I was gonna say,
I have a
like,
knife if you want that.
I'm not gonna knife the paper. Oh yeah, that's not there.
I mean,
Do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
The tattered tome of items.
The tattered tone of items.
Authenticity.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have the dexterity to do this. I'm
It's
sorry.
like Pandemic Legacy right now. You're ripping the card in half.
Yeah.
yeah.
Here you go.
Well, looks like we have. Now go on. We don't want you to get caught up
Well-
in the trolls.
You say trolls,
Or the troll.
and you just hear whoever is not. You two are closer. You four just hear this hideous snarling.
Run along, children.
It's my mother-in-law. Run.
Whatever. Yes. Yeah. Something.
I run. Well, I'm gonna give them money.
Okay.
Before we
just
do
trying to
that,
You're just gonna put them behind us, basically.
as soon as I hear that, I want to cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay,
Armor of the
I'll
Fate
let anyone, like, if it takes up like a bonus action, if you want to do a quick buff right now, if you want to rage or do something, I'll let you do it now.
I will
go
go
on.
into my fantastic
Glamorous form?
glamour.
Okay,
Oh,
burn
yes.
your own rage. Okay.
Rage.
Anything quick you guys want to do? Because I'm about to deal with that.
Nope, Armor of Agathis is done.
All right,
I mean,
you cast-
I have the sword out.
Okay, yeah, you're right. All right, so can I get Cora and Io?
Yes. Oop, sorry.
Yeah, thank you. You guys are at the end right here. You guys.
That's so nice.
This is a
I like
corner.
that. That's real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say I need some proxy for kids. There are 2 kids in here.
Yeah, I will put them
That's them.
behind
This is
us.
actually a dead end. So yeah.
Oh, you let us down.
Oh, good.
No.
Yeah.
So it's a dead end.
All right. And so you guys, how do you position yourselves in the back? Because this is the corner right here. So this is the corridor.
So I'm probably halfway.
Up here?
Yep.
Okay. And what about you, Chester?
I'm behind Sebastian.
Behind Sebastian. Okay. And what about you,
I'm
Kismet?
pulling up the very rear. I
Very
guess.
rear?
No, I'm in front of the dwarf. Dwarf's got armor. The dwarf's got armor. I'm in front of the dwarf.
Okay, so sort of like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like.
And you see this hideous 10-foot tall troll that's actually so tall that he's brushing against the top of the sewer, and he's just covered in poo boils. Like he's covered in refuse. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh my.
Yes.
I'll say, children, stay behind us.
I've been waiting for this.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, good one.
Yeah, roll
I got 20.
Not
Nice.
nat 20 or just
No,
regular 20?
Regular 20.
Okay, give me 1 second.
6.
Actually, wait, no, that was fine. That was
Darling.
better. All right, so from 20 to 25.
20.
Nice. The troll got a 23, so
Come on.
yeah. So 20 is EO.
Well, hello there.
15 to 20.
19.
19, nice. So that is Gale. Yeah.
11.
10.
8.
8 for Kismet. Chester.
6.
Chester at the very rear. All right, so top of the round. The
As
troll.
usual.
Yeah. Chester at the rear. So at the very top, you see this. Poor Gale. You actually turn the corner because you're at the very rear, and you see this hideous 10-foot tall beast. Just its hair is all matted and it's all greasy from all like the poo in the sewers.
Yeah, it's not
He's just gonna look at
sexy.
you. He like grabs like the muck off his back and he's just gonna toss it at you. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
In my big clunky armor.
Yeah.
So, in fact, he is a poop-flinging troll.
That would be 13.
13? 13 passes.
Wow.
So he takes this pile of refuse behind its back and he just tosses it. You're able to dodge most of it out of the way. Boom! But you do get grazed by it, so you only take half damage.
Okay.
You take
Oh.
you take 9 points of
damage.
round it down. So 4. You take 4 points of poison damage. As you get like sort of a half face of poo and muck, and it's gotten into your ear and your nose. So yeah, it's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. And the troll is just staring you down so hard right now, and he's gonna use the rest of the movement to just back you right into there. You're all trapped.
I'm just gonna look at him with my sword. I'm gonna say, Hello, gorgeous.
All right, so Io.
Hey, don't take my line.
All right, so Io, back to you. So you see this, you hear the snarl, you see all your friends behind you panicking, and the two kids are just terrified. So your turn. What do you want to do?
Give them both a dashing smile and be like, don't worry, we've got this. And then that's my bonus action. And then I'm going to cast Io's...
Hideous laughter?
I was going to say vicious mockery, but yes.
Yeah.
Io's hideous laughter.
All right, so cast hideous laughter.
18.
Do you roll for hideous laughter, or they roll against you? They roll against.
They
you.
roll against it. Sorry.
Oh, what's your DC save?
15.
15. What is it? It's wisdom or charisma?
It's a charisma.
Charisma. Ew. That's a nat 20.
What?
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow. Okay.
So you stop your movement.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna move.
All right. So that ends Io's turn.
By the
Gale.
way, I do have once I go into that bardic inspiration. By the way, everyone does.
Everyone gain 5 hit points right now, temporary, because Io's so glorious, even in the sewers.
Yes.
Yeah. So 5 temporary hit points. So your hit point maximum increases to 5. 5 by 5.
All right.
Gale, your move.
One moment. Let's see. I lost 4, you said.
You gained 5, so you're +1 right now. Yeah.
Right.
The poo only did 4 damage.
Still, that's some potent poo.
That's some potent poo.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That is what we call a log.
In the business.
We're jammed up in
You're
this
jammed.
place.
Logged to jam.
All right.
You're literally logged to jam right now. So yeah, go, Gale.
So I'm going to look at him. I'm going to say, you've messed with my troop. And we are the Storm. We are the Storm Troopers.
This guy is hilarious. I love it.
And he grabs with both hands. He'll point
sword?
the bastard sword. He's going to point it at him, and he's going to cast his Vow of Enmity.
Nice. Okay, so he's marked with Vow of Enmity, so you have advantage in attacking him now.
Yes. Is that a bonus action? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to use your vow.
Okay. And I'm going to swing away.
All right, swing
This
away.
guy. Real big overhead, just kind of.
Go for it.
Ooh.
You have advantage.
Oh yes. Well, that's okay. Yeah. I'm glad
First
I didn't.
one?
Yeah, first one it is. Let's see. This is 24.
Definitely hits.
Yes, good, excellent.
What do you? So D12 for the bastard sword.
It's a D12 for the bastard. So, oh yes, and I'm going to.
You're gonna drop that smite on him.
I'm gonna smite.
How much smite? All of it?
Well, it's one.
So you burn a spell slot to do 2 d8s.
Yeah.
You burn more to add additional
multiple.
d8 on top. So you max
Just
out
one
at-
D8.
Yeah, it adds 1 more d8 on top, so it maxes out at 5 d8.
Right.
But that will burn everything you
Yeah,
have.
no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's more efficient to do.
Yeah, I'll just do one.
Yeah, so drop the smite on him. So 1 d12
Alright,
plus
D12
and 2 d8s.
and 2 D8s.
Yeah.
To borrow a D8 from someone.
Right here.
Thank you, sir.
That's gonna hit hard.
Let's do
It's
it.
gonna be all ones.
Don't say that.
Nice.
Nice.
10
What's
plus
the total?
7 plus
21.
4, so that's 21, yes.
21. Wait, add
No,
your
no.
bastard sword modifier.
What?
Your bastard sword has an additional strength modifier on top.
Oh, yeah, plus 4.
So what's the
right.
total?
Yes, that'd be 25.
25 points of damage. Nice.
It's all radiant, too. It hits with radiant because I
Yeah.
use that. So it's just like this bright flash.
Yeah. So
I'm
you,
aiming right at this area because, you know, that's where I am. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to really just...
So you
Well, it's a 10-foot troll. You're aiming right here.
right. It's his
a
kneecap.
little more metal.
So yeah, it's actually would be the kneecap. So you're going for the kneecap. You actually hit him with such force that your radiant energy just sort of like sinks into his body and explodes. But I want you to make a Constitution saving throw as the gases from its body releases out right now. Yeah, Constitution. Actually, who? I need Kismet too because you're just in there, right?
What am I wrong?
Actually, no, you wouldn't be. Actually, you're just out of it. So yeah. Okay. Roll Constitution saving throw.
16.
16. Damn, you resisted it. Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
Can I? What kind of check would it be to see if radiant damage does the same as fire damage to a troll?
Same question.
Radiant. So
Would it be,
specifically for this one, I would say with your experience, because you're pretty familiar with magic. Radiant and fire are not equivalent in this case.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not equivalent at all. So that ends Gale's turn.
And I just laugh as I
as the gas just comes out of his body. You just breathe it. It's like ah. Yeah. Go.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah. It's your turn.
I am just going
Do
to.
you want to move, Gale?
Oh no, I like where I'm at.
Okay.
I am going to firebolt this mofo.
Oh, go for it.
Is that a technical term?
Hold on. 15.
15? 15 misses.
Nuts. Hold on. One moment. Real quick. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken it and do it again.
Go for it. Yeah.
15.
Misses.
All right,
Yeah.
then. And can you move me right in front of EO? I'm going to the other side. I'm going to protect the children.
Okay.
Other side.
Okay,
Other
with
side.
the children.
Oh, you want to go around?
Right in front of the children.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
All right. So that ends Sebastian's turn. Now, Cora.
Coward.
I'm protecting the children.
Well, I'm raging.
You're already raging.
Yeah. Can I move to like near the troll? Do I have
25? So
Yeah, mine's 25.
That is how we will spin the tape.
Yeah, you can get right in there. Yeah. He
All right.
takes up all this spot though, but yeah, you're right next to him.
Okay, and I want to reckless attack.
All right, go for it. Get advantage.
Going with that.
What's the total?
16.
Look under your great axe. See that modifier next in the middle? That's what you're supposed to add. So,
I'm bad.
Yeah.
20 then.
20? Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely hits. So drop that D.
Sorry,
D12.
my brain isn't working today.
Yeah, grab the D12, like the funky looking one. Yeah.
Yeah. 11.
11
plus 4.
plus your rage.
And
So-
rage is plus 2,
2.
right?
So what was that?
13 and then 4 slashing.
Nice. So that's 17 points of damage. Yeah. So you come in with a big great axe. You cleave right in. You're even shorter than Gale.
I'm at his
so-
ankles. I'm
You're-
nipping at his ankles.
You're going for the Achilles tendon. That hurts. Yeah. But you too make a Constitution save throw as the gas releases from its body. And
Again?
And now Kismet. Actually, Kismet.
I haven't moved.
Yeah, but it's closer. Actually, yeah, you haven't moved, so it'd just be Cora because it's technically.
18.
Dang, you resisted it again. Nice.
That's 14.
14. You resisted. You guys are rolling good. All right, and so you still have your bonus action if you want to use it.
Can I just move back 1 space?
He would get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay, never mind. Bonus.
You can. I think for you, the only thing you can do is a frenzy attack if you want to use a frenzy attack.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Fred, you take a point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion after, yeah.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
D12.
Well done.
Yeah, roll that D12 and double it.
4.
So 8 plus your 4 again, so 12 plus another 2 for rage, another 14.
Nice.
Constitution saving throw.
7 plus
7? Constitution.
Oh man.
12, right?
12? 12 fails. So as the gas is released from its body, you take
No, it's 13.
I mean, it still fails because
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
you take 14 points of poison damage as the gas just releases from its body from the specific wound that you hit, and it just you take 14 points of poison damage.
I failed as well. I rolled a 8.
Oh yeah. 14 for you too. Yeah. 14 for you too.
That's not fucking mess around.
Trolls.
Trolls. Poo trolls.
Poo trolls.
Old poo trolls. All right, and that ends Cora's turn. All right, let's go to Kismet.
Can I tell how damaged it is, roughly?
He took some pretty good
Some
hits.
beefy damage.
He took some beefy damage, yeah.
Okay.
Still standing.
Still, okay.
Still standing.
So I'm going to move back, and I'm going to start to murmur to myself as a fate orb comes out of my pouch and circles around my head. I want to... That's my bonus action.
To build a fate thread.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I
Nice.
want to cast an Eldritch Blast at him to
Yeah.
test what Fates wants of this
All right,
big
so
guy.
roll a d20 and add your spell attack modifier, which is on your 3rd page.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
Or
Go to your
Less.
spell. Go to your spell page, and it'll tell you your spell attack modifier.
6.
6.
So what's the total?
15.
Misses.
Misses. Okay.
So your bonus was to build a fate thread and attack. You still have your
Now
move.
I need to roll to see how much I've built, right?
No. You just build one. So
Okay.
each bonus action is just one, and your max is equal to your proficiency plus one. So you can hold a total of 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You still have the rest of your movement if you want to use it.
I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Sure.
Oh, hold on. I have resistance against poison damage and advantage. Being a dwarf.
Oh. Okay. So in that case, it's kind of
just take half the damage for the resistance.
Yeah, just take half it. It's fine.
Going forward.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And that ends Kismet's turn. Chester, at the rear.
Whew. All right. Well, I will take a step to the side there so I can still see him.
Well, you can see him over Cora. She's pretty short.
Yeah.
I believe we will cast Spiritual Weapon behind him.
Nice. So what kind of weapon is this?
A very large hammer.
Yeah, and they'll say the blue is your hammer. Yeah. You see this giant hammer just... Actually, you guys wouldn't see it. It's around the corner, but he would see it. Just materializes around the troll. Yeah.
And that was a bonus action, so I think I will also cast Invoke Duplicity and create a perfect illusion of myself next to the hammer.
Okay, I need another color. Wait, I'll get an invisible Chester one day, so that will be your... he's pink.
That is fine.
Yeah. So that's invoke duplicity and spiritual weapon. Still have your movement.
The spiritual weapon gets to attack.
Yes.
Oh, nice. You have to roll for that though, right?
Yeah,
correct.
It's attack.
Roll for it. Yeah.
16.
Yep, that hits.
All right. 16.
And then
16 is the AC, as you can tell.
1d8. Wait, how many? I'm bad at reading this.
1d8.
1d8.
It's just one straight.
Plus spellcasting ability modifier.
So that would be your wisdom.
Wisdom.
So
Wisdom
1d8 plus 4
is 4. So 5.
5. Yeah. The mace is a mace, right?
Hammer.
Hammer, just doink right on top of the head, and no gases release.
Excellent.
And you still have your movement if you want to use the rest of it.
No.
Okay, Troll's turn. He's not happy. He doesn't like you very much because he got that crit on him. Sadly.
I figured.
He's gonna take 3 attacks on you.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Good thing there's a cleric standing next to you.
That's a 4. That's not gonna land. That is a 19.
15 is my AC.
And that's another, that's 18. So 2 hit. He goes with 1 bite. The bite misses, but his 2 claws will hit. So that is 9 points of slashing damage. And 15 points of slashing damage.
What? But she's raging,
So it's halved. Yeah.
Okay, so then
So the
that's-
9 is halved down to 4, and the 15 is half down to 7. Yeah. Rage. Yes. And the troll is actually going to. He's gonna attempt to go back, but he sees Chester's spiritual form, and he just gotta freeze. So he looks back, he's like, turns back again. Yeah. There you go.
Nice. Good job.
Distraction.
Yes.
Jazz hands behind you. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Yeah, jazz hands.
Does poo throwing technically count as melee?
Poo throwing is a ranged attack.
Okay.
Yes, a ranged attack. So if he were to throw poo onto Cora or Gale, he would be at disadvantage because
I would be buried in that.
well, technically, I know he could just take the poo and just drop it on you, but I mean, it's more of like for mechanics' sake, he's within 5 feet, so it would get disadvantage. Yeah. So okay, that ends the troll's turn. Io.
I'm gonna try to touch this hideous laughter again.
Sure, and that
And I'm
is.
gonna say, gosh, you're a gorgeous being.
Oh, that's funny. I roll against you.
Oh, that's right. You roll against me.
It's charisma, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's charisma. That's a 10. That's a fail.
Oh, fail.
Yeah. So what are the effects of hideous laughter?
Oh, he just starts laughing, and it takes
It's like the most disgusting laugh possible.
That was.
And he becomes prone, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, he falls over prone, and he also takes. There is damage. He does take damage with it.
Hideous laughter.
Yeah, it does after a while. So it takes. That's I understand. A creature with intelligence, a score. No, that's not it. At the end of each of its turn, each time it takes damage.
Each time he takes damage, he breaks the hideous
that's right.
laughter.
Okay.
Well,
It's a vicious mockery.
That's what I'm
It's a vicious
thinking of.
mockery that deals damage, not
You're
the
right.
hideous laughter.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't break it. He gets to save again.
He has to save against it if he takes damage. Yeah.
But he can heal while he lays there.
Someone tickle his belly.
Can I cut off his head?
Oh wait,
my
he
head.
did not.
All over this.
The turn ended. He didn't. He gains 10 hit points back. He's seen those wounds just cover up with the refuse, and he started healing. He healed.
Oh my god!
He didn't take fire damage though.
We must hit him with fire.
Well, I have a.
Can I throw a torch at him?
Also, would a bludgeon versus a hack like not release poison gas?
Well, you saw that.
Yeah.
I would say for the sake of this, yeah, you saw the spiritual hammer bludgeon him. No gas got released.
Pro tip.
Yeah. All right, so that ends Eo's turn. You stop moving if you want to move.
No, I'm still staying in front of the children.
You still have your bonus if you want to inspire somebody.
Oh, I will inspire somebody. I'll inspire our friend over here.
You have a D8 or D6 right now. What's the inspiration?
My inspiration is.
D8 or D6?
It is a D6.
You have a D6 inspiration.
Hey.
Cool. All right, that ends Eo's turn. Let's go to Gale.
Awesome.
And he's
So
on the ground.
I see this thing on the ground in front of me. Going for this area.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're just gonna lop its head off?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to look at him. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Nice. He's Hunter's marked. Yeah.
So I point the sword at him again. Hunter's Mark, and then overhand.
All right, yeah, and you get advantage with Val, but yet again, he's already prone, so you get
Yeah, so
advantage
it's
regardless.
advantage, Yes, that's another 24.
Yep, definitely hits.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, how's he looking?
He healed up a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Healed up a bit, yeah.
Okay, well, in this case, I suppose I'll just save my last spell slot for utility, I guess. And I'll just swing. Oh wait, let me mark off this spell slot for that. Hunter's Mark.
Sure.
Okay. And here comes the D12. 9.
And you
plus
get a
4.
D6 on top with the Hunter's mark.
That's right. Yes, that's why I did that. Hey, 6.
What's the total?
So that's 15 plus 4. So that's 19.
That hurts.
Yes.
Man, jeez. You guys are messing it up pretty hard. All right, yeah. He's laughing and just chuckling on the ground, and you see Gale just come in with a just big bastard sword and just come right on top of the troll's neck area and just goes right in. Gale, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's right.
With advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage, because you are a dwarf.
Well, I mean, that probably already. So that's 18.
18? Yep, you're fine. The gas releases, you're nothing. Yeah.
And I laugh more.
Okay.
I go with his laughter.
And he did take damage, so what is the end part of Tasha's hideous laughter?
Yes. You do have to make a wisdom saving throw.
To break it when he takes damage, correct? No, I rolled a 3. Nope. Nope. He's still laughing. Brilliant.
This is why Tasha's hideous laughter is amazing.
Right, this is Eo's hideous laughter.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
sorry, EO's hideous laughter. Because
that ends.
That was such a
Who is
fun
this
one.
Tasha?
I have no idea.
So that ends Gale's turn. Let's go to Sebastian right here. You see this big old guy chuckling on the floor.
Well, now, so
My joke was that funny.
over my hat.
Well, perhaps the joke was of your hat.
That wasn't funny either. Who's been hit? Just
It's ironic.
Gale and Cora. Cora's pretty. She took a good amount.
I 5, 10, 15, 20. I go right up behind Cora and I cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
There you go. 1d8.
It's plus my
Your charisma modifier.
So 9 points of damage.
9
Or
points of
healing.
healing.
He became a traitor. Like, I'm gonna slice you in half now.
Worst healing spell ever.
Storm approves.
Storm approves. So yeah, that ends. You still have your bonus.
I've got disadvantage to attack him.
Yeah, because it's a range and he's prone. Yeah.
So that's it.
All right, that ends Sebastian's turn. Cora, you just got healed, and this guy's chuckling on the ground.
I mean, I'm still raging. I'm just gonna do a reckless attack.
Yep. So you roll twice. Reckless.
Going with the 12. Plus 6.
18.
18, and then 4 slashing.
We'll roll the damage first.
sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, the attack hits. Yeah.
9.
Plus 4 plus your rage. So 15.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are like he already took a big cleave on the neck from Gale, and Cora just
And I'm
comes
going
in for
to the other side of the neck.
and it's like a little. It's like it's about to lop off at this point. Yeah,
it's like a
Constitution saving throw.
beaver going at a
Constitution
tree.
saving throw.
And he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Well, we'll do it after these.
15?
18.
Yeah, both saved. Yeah. So the gases are not affecting you guys right now.
The gas went over my head.
And he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw versus touches his laughter. That is
We're just really good at this thing now.
That is a 15. What's your spell save DC?
It's 15.
Okay.
He just barely.
He just barely succeeded it, so he's no longer laughing, but he's still prone. Yeah, he doesn't stand up yet. So do you still want to move, Cora? Or you just want to stay over his neck?
I'll stay over his neck.
There you go. All right, so that ends Cora's
Welcome to
turn.
my height.
Let's go to Kismet.
All right. I weave another Threat.
Threat of Fate.
Fate. The orb, the second orb comes out and is now encircling me. And I want to see if I have a better chance of landing an Eldritch Blast this time.
So for the mechanics-wise, Eldritch Blast is considered a ranged attack, and if you hit a prone person with a ranged attack, it's disadvantaged. So you have to roll twice and take the lower number. It's just kind of how the mechanics work.
Let's do it. That's fine.
Okay, you let Fate decide.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Well, this is gonna hurt like hell if it hits.
14.
So roll another time. You have to take the lower number though.
18.
So 14.
14 plus your crit. Yeah, that
20.
lands. Yeah. That lands.
And
Well done.
I want to allow my Fate Threads also to expend with the Eldritch Blast. And I believe
It's
that
1d6 for
I
each
have
hit.
Agonizing Blast as well, which is a 6 damage modifier.
Yeah. So how much Fate points do you want to spend on this Eldritch Blast?
I want to use both orbs.
You pump it all, so it's 1d10 plus 2d6 and plus the Agonizing Blast on top.
Yep.
Alright.
So you see this, like, he's shooting like this purple Hadouken out of his hand, but those orbs sort of like infused with it, and it's like you see these like spinning twines of like spikes come out, and it just coming out this big ball of like blasty stuff.
All right.
So 1d10, 2d6s.
Yep. Come on, Fate. In this. 6, 7, 8.
8 total, plus your Agonizing Blast, which is additional 4.
Is it? Okay. I thought it was 6, but it's 4?
So you add your Charisma modifier to your...
4, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what's the total?
12.
12. Like, this poor troll already has... His neck is getting close to being lopped off, and Kismet just sort of like comes in and just blasts this thing with like force damage, and he kind of slides a little bit on the ground through like the muck. Oh no, this troll is hurt. Just you still have your movement, Kismet.
I will move towards the kids.
Okay. Like how close? Like right there?
Just one more. I don't want to be too far out of range of the troll.
There you go. Jesta.
Well. Approach the troll. And
so you can get right there. That's no problem.
Let's see. We don't want to incinerate him at this point. We need that head. All right. I use my +4 mace or whatever this is.
+1 mace.
+1
it
mace.
becomes a +4 with your modifier. Yes.
I walk over to his head and I see this nearly lopped off neck. And I swing straight down into the wound.
Nice. Roll for attack with advantage because he's prone.
Does that mean roll again?
And take the higher number.
15 plus...
That hits.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it hits.
Hits?
Yeah.
What do I... 1d6.
Plus the your strength.
Plus my strength modifier?
Yeah, look under the +1 mace to the side. It'll tell you what kind of damage to roll. 1d6 plus.
1d6 plus 2 bludgeoning.
Yeah, so what's the roll?
3.
3? Okay.
With my bonus
if
action.
It's a +1, it gets +1 to damage.
It's already counted on your sheet. Yeah, so
with my spiritual weapon,
bink,
I swing into him again.
With advantage because he's prone, yeah. You're almost there, come on, man.
20, nat 20. I'm not going to bother with the advantage.
Yeah, roll double your dice, yeah. Well then.
5.
Nice.
Oh, you're
5.
roll twice? Oh. Chester, you narrate.
With a glowing flourish, the hammer floats forward, spins around, and smashes itself into the neck of the troll. The neck explodes in a flurry of poo and gas. All of us go.
Just for flavor. Saving throw. The final one, because now that its head's gone, it's just all the gas is releasing. Saving throw right now.
I do not save myself.
What's your Constitution saving throw?
2 plus.
Oh yeah. 4?
9.
9 and
it was 22.
Oh yeah.
I hate you.
Advantage.
Whatever.
Oh, I didn't roll that well. You guys take 9 points of poison damage. Yeah.
Well,
as
not
the
all of
final bits of its gases are coming out of every single body part that was, yeah.
I'm just sitting there laughing at all that gas.
This guy's been in huffing gas the entire time.
So, what kind of gas is this?
The methane
that
variety.
makes you laugh so heartily.
All right, and you basically his head just sort of like it's like a golf ball. So like,
How heavy is a troll's head?
it's about 30, 40 pounds.
Not a
maybe?
problem for me. I pick it up.
Here, you can hold that for now, right now.
I pick it up. Huzzah!
Oh, your hands are just covered in like sewer sludge. His hair is like greasy and.
I wear gloves.
Wait a second, friend. Just because you landed the killing blow doesn't mean you own it as a trophy.
We own it. This is for our.
What was that?
For our
Who
team.
owns it?
We.
What?
We.
It's we.
Can you not understand my words? My
Don't worry,
words.
Chester. I've got you, darling. It's
I
a we.
speak the
Need a
regular
translator
tongue.
with this one.
He's from the south.
He's southern.
You thought about being a mayor of a certain town.
I did. A co-mayor, I believe.
When we're done.
We have some of our duty done here. Children, you may go.
And
Go
they
be safe.
do.
I actually, as they go by, I give them 10 gold.
You are quite
Wow.
giving
Okay.
with your
Yeah.
gold here.
They take the gold.
He is
mark off
building
10
an
gold.
army of friends.
Wait,
I give
can
them
I-
one rotting finger.
Can I want to snatch one up and try to get information.
It's custom.
It just is.
Roll for dexterity, just to see if you can catch him.
If I can catch it.
Yeah, if you catch them. They're pretty squirrely. They're pretty squirrely.
As I give it to
3.
them,
It's like these
Well, if
kids
I
are so
can-
terrified, they're just dipping.
Yeah.
as soon as I give it, when I give it to them, I put it in their hand, close it, and say, "Embrace the storm."
They think it's gold. They look at you with a surprise and a smile. And now they it's like it's a finger.
No, way to go to give those children nightmares for the rest of their lives.
Life is a nightmare.
Let's get going back this way.
There seems to be a room over here.
There is.
Perhaps we should investigate.
I'm gonna bring my lit torch inside.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to
actually,
look.
for flavor, so the archway it's basically an archway, but what this is actually is an opening for a door, but it's sort of like sealed over by brick. It's like it's a doorway, but it's just sealed over by brick. You don't have like a brick sealed doorway tiles.
All right, I'm
Gotcha.
gonna get my axe and try to
Roll for
open it.
strength. Yeah.
I will attempt
Actually, just
to
attack
help.
the door.
I will
Yeah,
help.
I want
will
to attack the
help.
door.
I want to do it too.
Yeah.
I attack the darkness.
Nope.
Nope. No, re-roll it.
Oh,
I
yes.
only count the three.
17.
17.
What are we
21.
rolling for?
Just attack the door.
I'm just trying to get it open.
Yeah.
With my spiritual hammer of 17 plus, whatever.
Yeah.
18.
21.
Everybody just sort of lines up as a brick door. They just and the bricks push in and just crumble over.
I really
and
hope it wasn't.
And in this room, you see a very familiar symbol. It is that of the crescent shape. with the sun overtaking it. And no one's inside. Not a single person.
I know what those are, right? Just with my
Make,
whole
make a
religious
religion
thing.
check.
Yeah.
I should make a religion check.
So it's the eclipse symbol.
It's the eclipse symbol. Yes, you recognize this as the eclipse symbol.
I want to investigate the room.
Just 10.
Yeah.
You're too far. You're too far north. You're not too sure about sort of like this specific like iconography. You recognize the moon symbol as one of the predominant gods of Solari, but this isn't the exact one. But it's similar. You know it's of a religious connotation, but it's not. You can't quantify what it is.
Who can tell me of this?
It's a long story.
Nobody.
I want to investigate the room.
No, we can tell you. It's just a long story.
The short version is that this is a
11.
sect of the Healing Moon
15?
Church.
Are you investigating?
Oh wait, investigation. I'm
They're
sorry.
basically
18.
terrorists.
18. Okay.
Well, but they're branded as terrorists.
6.
Oh, I see. There's
Gives
a
it-
difference
no,
of
good day.
opinion.
No.
There is.
Okay.
It's
It's a little no. There is.
What did you get? What did you get?
11.
investigation. You got 18. It's a very it's similar to the cave or the little dungeon you guys found a couple episodes ago, a few days ago.
Really?
Is there a
very
large
similar.
symbol on the ground?
There is.
Is there a
With a
dead
dead
person
body
in
in
it?
There's no dead person in this one.
There's
Is
no,
it scarred?
No people.
Is
Are
the
there
circle
any-
full?
It's full.
Are there any new robes?
There's 2 robes actually hanging in here.
How long has it been since they've been used?
I mean, they look relatively new. This place is not dusty, okay? Like compared to
so
the.
has been-
Is there
Can
any
I-
poo?
This place is actually very light on the poo. Maybe just little traces of it on the floor, but they keep this
Only
place
'cause we-
clean.
Is there an additional entrance somewhere? They obviously didn't walk in through the brick covered wall.
From what you can tell, no.
I'd like to search.
Go for it. Investigate.
Me as well.
14.
What are you
14.
looking for?
Nothing.
Sebastian?
Secret doors.
Sacred doors.
Doors. I will help.
How do you help?
I'm going to help looking as well.
Okay.
Feeling around
Yeah,
the
roll.
walls.
Yeah. Investigate.
16.
16? I mean, from what you guys can find inside, it's tables, documents, more books. Lots of books, actually.
I'll look through
Use
the
the
books,
documents.
actually.
Yeah.
Read
the
it.
books and documents.
Documents and
Yeah.
yep. Distracted.
Done.
But there's no other doors. And is everyone doing their best to avoid the pentagram? On
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Why not?
You guys step in it?
I said, why not? I will avoid it.
Okay.
I don't know. This man.
I'm
might.
very interested in this pentagram.
Don't step in it.
No.
Actually,
I
step
see
in
the
it. Step in it.
dwarf
Do it.
I'm
walking
looking at
towards
it.
it,
Step
and
in
I
it.
grab him by the back
No,
of his
I
arm.
want to push
What
him
is
into
it?
it.
Please
You
don't.
would grab
Push
me.
him into it.
Please don't.
Cool.
What?
He's just saved your life.
What are you doing?
You don't know
I don't
that.
know this man.
Potentially.
Well,
Potentially.
just-
saved your
This
life.
this symbol seems a bit fresher than the one we encountered before, and we almost released a something
Oh,
in
we
the
have no
previous.
idea.
This is a summoning circle, from what I can gather.
I wonder what we would summon.
Well, then I will stay out of it. I appreciate your help, sir.
And as you're going through all the stuff in here, you do find a just through. Okay, what? Who's looking through the books? Who's looking through the
Books.
documents? You're in the books. Okay.
I'll look through the
Documents.
documents.
Documents. Okay.
Keep
So-
an eye out for any scrolls.
Absolutely.
So as you're looking through the books, it's a lot. It's more about history, specifically sort of like religious persecution within Solari. There you do find a unique book. This one doesn't really match the rest of them, and inside you see scrawlings of what look like a magic, sort of like a magic scroll, but hasn't been ripped out of the book yet as like a singular scroll. It's still written in the book.
So it's a spell book or just a...
It's a spell book, but it only has like one page with a spell that's actually usable. Yes.
Can I tell what it is?
If you cast a certain something. Yes.
I will keep this for later.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, so do any of the so you said it's like books about religious persecution. Any
Correct.
further insight into what's actually happening with the Healing Moon?
You get like yes, you get a history that explains. It explains when the Archbishop of Divine Light, Orion Dwendar, decided to start the Lunar Reformation, where he would expunge the world of its eclipse members. You get the name Orion Dwendar, who is the.
So the pentagram is definitely evil. Or
You
we
don't
have
know
it.
if
We
it's
don't.
evil.
Can I put the ring on and step in it?
Oh,
Hey, that's her decision. I'm looking at documents.
Because I don't think we've found enough information, and I'm kind of getting tired of it.
Can I?
Okay.
Can I try to grab the little one as well?
Do your best to. I'll let you try one. It'll be dexterity just to like scoop her up. Like, or how are you trying to stop her? Are you gonna tackle her? Or are you gonna pull her back?
It's gotta be dexterity. I don't want to intimidate her, but I just want to like another nape of the neck and like hit her off the ground.
Okay, go for it. Dexterity.
16.
Plus your dex.
Plus your dex modifier?
0.
Oh, okay. What's your AC, Cora? Just for the
15.
You see these big orc hands just stop you from stepping in the pentagram.
Let me go.
Please, don't.
At least let us get prepared.
What's going on?
We could take
Cora,
What?
what are you doing?
I want information and I want it fast.
You have not even healed.
We don't even. Yeah, that's true.
I reach
should
out and use
probably
lay
heal
on hands on her.
Okay, how much lay on hands do you want to give her?
How much are you down?
You're gonna do that. I mean, she's hurt.
It's
20
in
down.
5.
It's in 5 increments of 5.
Yeah, so I got it. All 20.
He gives you 20 hit points of healing.
Oh my god, thank you.
And as you guys are basically, Kismet, you pulled Cora out of the pen. She was so close to stepping in it, and the minute you pull her out of the pentagram, it clears up your line of sight, and in that doorway, you see 2 hooded figures wearing the same symbol that has been in this room. And that's where we're gonna end today. We're gonna end just a little short for this episode because of like purposes. But thank you everybody for coming in today. I love you guys. A big shout out to Bo and Warren for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Thank you guys. It was so much
Appreciate
fun playing with you guys. Thank you.
So yeah, we had to end this one a little short, but come back next week. We'll have a much longer episode for you guys then. So anyway, any parting words?
Subscribe.
Like,
Yes.
subscribe, share.
Yes.
Storm wants you to subscribe, people, so do it.
It is fake.
Yes, please.
It is
Subscribe
faded.
and you'll watch me step into the pentacle of doom.
She will not. She will not.
Pentagram.
We're gonna step into all of
I
it.
mean,
No, it's not really a pentagram. It's
Oh.
Technically.
All right.
Whatever.
We love you guys.
Technicalities, I
Later.
guess.
Bye.
All right.